Period. So you think you've got a business, product, service, logo, but what you really need are customers who care. Without them, you have nothing. Engagement is how you make them care. We're diving into 7 strategies to turn your business into a brand people love and stick with. This isn't fluff. This is the real work that separates winners from the rest. The only metric that matters: do your customers feel seen, heard, and valued? Brand loyalty is built on countless genuine interactions, not just transactions. Ready to build something that lasts? Let's break down 7 no BS strategies you can start today. Let's get to work. In today's world, generic just doesn't cut it. Customers are bombarded with messages, ads, and offers every single day. To truly stand out and make a lasting impression, strategy 1 is simple, yet powerful. Personalize every interaction. And we're not talking about just slapping a name in an email. That's the bare minimum. We're talking about going deeper than that superficial level. We need to aim for real, human-level personalization. Think about the details that make each customer unique. Remember their last purchase? Mention it in a relevant way. Show them you pay attention to their preferences and needs. Notice something about them, a hobby they mentioned, a specific interest. Bring it up naturally in conversation. It shows you're truly listening. Show you see them as a person with individual quirks and preferences, not just a faceless number in your sales report. This applies to every comment, direct message, and email you send. Each one is a chance to build a genuine relationship, to foster trust and create a connection that goes beyond a simple transaction. Think about the last time a brand made you feel special, truly valued. Chances are, they remembered you, your preferences, or something you shared with them. This is how you build brand love, the kind of loyalty that turns customers into advocates. It's about micro-level attention to detail that translates into macro-level loyalty and long-term customer relationships. The best part? You don't need fancy tech or expensive software. You just need to care enough to pay attention to the people who support your business. Take detailed notes during your interactions, actively listen more than you speak, and tailor your responses to their specific needs and interests. Your small business has a distinct advantage here. You can do this better and more authentically than big corporations ever could. Personalize the whole experience from the moment they walk in the door or visit your website, all the way through to the first contact, the transaction itself, and even the follow-up communication. It takes effort, dedication, and a genuine desire to connect with your customers, but the return on investment is absolutely huge. A customer who feels truly seen, understood, and valued is far more likely to come back again and again. And even better, they're likely to become a brand ambassador, enthusiastically recommending your business to their friends, family, and colleagues. So start today. Take a look back. Review your last 10 customer interactions, whether they were in person, over the phone, or online. Identify opportunities to add a more personal touch, to show your customers that you truly care about them as individuals. Alright, let's dive into strategy number 2, respond fast. In today's lightning-paced business environment, speed isn't just a perk, it's an absolute necessity. Think of it as responding like your hair's on fire. That's the level of urgency we're aiming for. Remember the old standard of getting back to someone within 24 hours? In today's world, that's simply too slow. Customers expect near instantaneous responses, and if you don't deliver, they'll find someone who will. Don't underestimate the power of a delayed response. Your customer will move on to a competitor without a second thought. They'll find a business that values their time and provides the information they need when they need it. Speed demonstrates that you value their time and, by extension, their business. It shows you respect their needs and are committed to providing excellent service. This builds goodwill and strengthens your relationship. Every inquiry, whether it's a simple question or a complex issue, is a chance to build trust or lose it entirely. A prompt and helpful response can solidify a customer's loyalty, while a slow or unhelpful one can drive them away for good. To ensure you're consistently fast, set up systems. Determine who's responsible for checking DMs, emails, calls. Make it a priority to address these inquiries promptly. Treat every message as urgent and important. Even if you're solo and juggling multiple responsibilities, carve out time daily, or even multiple times a day to respond to customer inquiries. Schedule it like any other important appointment. Be quick, but also professional and empathetic in your responses. Don't sacrifice quality for speed. Acknowledge their issue, show you care about their concerns, and follow up with solutions or helpful information. Let them know you're actively working to resolve their issue. Your response time directly reflects how much you care about your customers and their experience with your brand. If you're present and responsive, people notice, they'll appreciate your attentiveness, and be more likely to recommend your business. And so do algorithms on social media platforms and search engines. They reward businesses that are actively engaging with their audience. Use tools for quick replies, such as canned responses or chatbots, but always follow up personally to provide a human touch and address any specific needs. Master your busiest channels first, focusing on the platforms where you receive the most inquiries. A fast, thoughtful reply beats silence every time. Even a brief acknowledgement that you've received their message and are working on a solution is better than leaving them waiting in the dark. Build your reputation as a brand that's reliable and attentive. This will not only attract new customers but also foster loyalty among your existing ones. Strategy 3. Use positive language. It's more than just being nice. It's about shaping perceptions and driving positive outcomes. The words you choose have the power to influence how your brand is perceived and how your customers feel. Every word builds or breaks your brand. Think of your vocabulary as a construction kit. Are you using it to erect a strong, reliable structure, or are you inadvertently dismantling your own efforts? Negative language creates friction. It puts people on the defensive and can quickly escalate a situation. It can leave customers feeling unheard, undervalued, and ultimately dissatisfied. Positive language builds trust. It fosters a sense of collaboration and understanding, making customers feel valued and respected. This, in turn, strengthens your relationship and encourages loyalty. Frame every response as a solution, not a dead end. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, highlight what you can. This demonstrates a proactive approach and a commitment to finding a resolution. Instead of "we can't," which immediately shuts down the conversation and leaves the customer feeling frustrated, say, "Here's what we can do." This simple shift in phrasing can transform a negative interaction into a positive one, showcasing your willingness to help. Especially with complaints, never blame the customer, even if they are partially at fault. Focus on fixing the problem. Shift the focus away from blame and towards finding a resolution that satisfies the customer. Use phrases like, "Let's figure this out together," which promotes a sense of partnership and shared responsibility. And, "Thanks for bringing this up," which acknowledges their feedback and shows that you value their input. Train your team to make positivity second nature. Equip them with the language and skills they need to handle any situation with grace and optimism. Every conversation should leave the customer feeling better, even if the outcome isn't exactly what they hoped for, even if you can't give them exactly what they want. Empathy and understanding can go a long way in mitigating disappointment. Audit your emails, calls, and posts. Regularly review your communication channels to identify areas for improvement and ensure consistency in your messaging. Are you building bridges or walls? Are your words connecting you with your audience, or are they creating barriers and distance? Make your public content optimistic and helpful. Share valuable insights, offer solutions, and inspire your audience with a positive outlook. Positive language shows ownership and builds trust. When you take responsibility for your actions and communicate with transparency, you foster a sense of confidence and reliability. Keep conversations constructive and forward-moving. Focus on solutions, progress, and positive outcomes, even when addressing challenges. Choose bridges every time. Build connections, foster understanding, and create lasting relationships through the power of positive language. Strategy 4. Offer smart incentives. One purchase is nice, but loyalty is everything. Incentives aren't about cheap sales. They're about rewarding loyalty and encouraging repeat business. Think loyalty programs, referral discounts, free trials, or exclusive offers. Make it a game. People love to earn rewards. Referrals are gold. Reward your best customers for bringing in friends. Free samples or trials remove risk and show confidence in your product. Make existing customers feel like insiders with VIP offers or early access. The incentive should feel like a thank you, not a desperate sale. Align incentives with your brand. Premium brands can offer gifts or exclusive events. Start with one incentive, track results, and build from there. Invest in relationships, not just transactions. Strategy 5. Provide massive value. It's not just about your product, it's about helping your customer win. Be the go-to resource in your niche. Offer free guides, tips, and advice. Give value first, build trust, then ask for the sale. Most businesses just push for sales. Stand out by serving. Address your customers' real problems with helpful content. Improve your product, over-deliver, and make every touchpoint delightful. Value builds trust and authority. When it's time to buy, they'll choose you. This takes patience, but every piece of value is an asset. Focus on serving, not just selling. Become the #1 source of value in your space. When you do, customers will find you. Strategy 6. Collect feedback relentlessly. Feedback isn't criticism, it's a gift. Your customers know what works, what's broken, and what they want. Stop guessing, just ask, then listen. Use short post-purchase surveys, net promoter scores, and social media polls. The comment section is a free focus group. Use it. Don't fear negative feedback. Seek it out and thank them for it. Analyze feedback for trends and act on it. If multiple people mention the same issue, fix it. When you make changes based on feedback, announce it. You asked, we listened. This shows customers their voice matters. It turns customers into partners. Be humble, be curious, and always ready to learn. Your customers are your best consultants. Strategy 7. Follow up after the sale. The transaction is just the start of the relationship. A simple personal check-in email can work wonders. No sales pitch, just show you care. Reinforce their decision, offer tips, or invite them to your community. Ask for feedback in your follow-up. Think beyond the first week. Follow up months later, especially for consumables or big purchases. Small touches like handwritten notes make a huge impact. Don't let customers feel forgotten. A thoughtful follow-up says, "Welcome to the family." This is how you build loyalty and lasting engagement. There you have it, 7 actionable strategies to build real customer engagement. Personalize, respond fast, use positive language, offer smart incentives, provide value, collect feedback, and always follow up. This isn't a menu. Do them all the time. It's the grind, but it's what builds a real business. The ultimate hack, actually caring. Make customer engagement your culture, not just a department. That's how you build loyalty, growth, and a brand that lasts. So, what will you do next? Pick a strategy and start today. Let me know in the comments which one you're starting with. Now go get to work.